hang on.
She's showing an account that's...
Right, you can see, there you go. You can see the balance after transaction here. I've covered the name here, but this is actually Alana. He owes her £1,000, still hasn't paid it. And he sent her the same screenshot with her name here and the amount here. And if you notice, the balance after transaction is exactly the same, to the penny. To the penny. And we, like that, the chances of that happening after...
If you look, I can't show you, can I? But at the top there, top left, just under the laughing face, the amount 73,600 and whatever. We'll see it better on something else in a minute. So the amount doesn't change between transactions. So basically, it's a lie, innit? PD triggers me. PD, I don't even like the guy, so I can confirm they're the same balance here. This fake screenshot. Two
transactions that have happened. Yes, Ghost, and I'll get to this. After that had happened, like, how would that be possible if these amounts had been sent at on different dates or whatever? How would it be possible for the balance after transaction?
Yeah, Robert, I'm not. Honestly, I like Grace. I am not here accusing anybody of anything here, right? I'm just saying how I am perceiving it right now. And I'm saying, if you are not here trying to, you're not doing these to, if you're showing to show what PD's doing and you genuinely want to put it out there, I get that. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm not picking you out, Robbo. I'm just saying, let's just remember, I am not here to tell you how to think. I'm not here accusing Gracie of anything. I'm here just saying, it's looking to me, from looking on, that you could be, with the way you're going deep into money and how you can't pay this and you can't pay, it's starting to look a bit beggy, just without being awful. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to be like genuine about it.
To be the exact same. Now, if this isn't concrete evidence that he is tampering with these screenshots, it's a fucking big mistake. That's what it is. And all he's doing is changing the name and changing the amount. That's exactly what's happening.
Look, yeah, time you're saying, like, don't let people off the internet. If you've got to know somebody on here and they're, you know, you want to help somebody out, that's between you and them, innit, right? But just remember, if you've not met somebody, you don't know somebody personally, then it's a big risk. If you're wanting that money back, it's a big risk. All right? It is a big risk. So just remember that.
And it is, other people have been sent the same sorts of things.
Yeah, address and details and his address and details. But if you look at this, I mean, Revolut are a very professional company. They're a huge business. And if you look at this, like, look at the different in the sizes of fonts, look at the spacing, look at the lines.
And even there's here where it says payer name, that should say payee.
No, I think payee should have been there. I think that is, I don't know if it's meant to say payer, but payee is the person you're paying to, not the person who's paying. But it's all, as you can see, it's all very mismatched and looks shit, basically. And I don't think a company of that size, you know, would have something that looked as unprofessional as that.
Look like a 5-year-old made it.
There's lots of things. I can't show anything else because everything else is pretty much like.
He said it was the same.
I mean, this is like, he said you didn't contact me yet.
We'll see on a different one.
Apparently, I did not contact the man.
Let's just go to.
Be honest and just tell the people in here.
Been wrong, but all you teaching is that. I don't want to
be honest and just tell the people in it.
There was one with Luke.
I'm scared to put my camera on.
No, that's all right.
Let me just see if there's the one with Luke. Oh, I can't really yet. There's one with Luke where Luke shows the amount. It's the exact same amount. So.
Been wrong, but all you teaching
right.
Is that.
So this is just quick. We'll just come off that now. This is just a quick one on. Haunted houses. So you all know Courtney. Courtney's just watch the screen.
Yeah. Is the only way to make it a solution to come to some resolve? No.
Did you see that? Show you again.
To come to some resolve.
Did you see that?
No. Just
there is nobody in her house. It's haunted.
talk to you, Charlie.
Courtney, who the heck was
Why
that?
did you do it? It's not hard.
Courtney, who was that?
That was funny. Someone yelled something last night in the background, and there was no one there.
I'm scared.
Literally, it happened last
It's a
night.
ghost.
I find myself, it's just
Don't
very
mimic.
bold.
That's major.
Talking how I speak. Boog.
That's major trauma. That man in the well.
Honestly, check your filters.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. March, march, march. Let's all march.
I reckon she should do a workout morning, don't you?
March, march, march. Get your body charged.
Go with a wife like her. No, she's too fast, man. Too mad in the head for me.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes,
Obvious.
knees and toes. Head,
That's been
shoulders,
nice.
knees and toes, knees and toes.
That's
And
not
eyes and ears and mouth and
I mean,
nose.
you know what? If she were doing this and she's genuinely trying to lose, hey, good up to you. Do you know what I mean? But she just looks funny when she does out, doesn't she?
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Jump, jump, jump. Let's all jump. Jump, jump,
My
jump.
goodness.
Make your muscle pump.
That this has happened. So
I do cock up. I've got to be honest. Yeah. Scotty boy, Mr. Alien. Looking for a home, everybody. Anybody's got a home that he can go to, feel free. Feel free, you know what I mean? You can have him. You can take him. This guy I wouldn't trust as far as I could throw him. We're talking about trust this morning. This guy just, whoa. Every little camp that he goes to sit in, he craps all over him. Absolutely craps all over. He's sly and devious, man. I remember us all sticking up for this guy at one point because of somebody attacking his... Morning, Frankie. Attacking him and stuff and about his autism and stuff like that. And he still shot on them after they did that to him and backed him up. But apparently this is some half-assed apologies given Alicia.
I'm gonna go and look on it and stuff and just have
Scotty,
Yeah.
the only thing I'm going to say to you is this, right? I don't have any beef.
Now, this is a sped-up version of Candyman, so please, we won't slow it down so you can understand Candyman. We'll keep it at the same speed that they've speeded this up tenfold for Candyman to speak, okay? Just letting you know. Good morning, Luke. Thank you.
Beef. I don't have any.
No, you don't,
I
Cal.
don't have
I know you
anything
don't.
with you, okay? But one thing I am going to say is this, okay?
Cat me.
I've learned through past experience through social media, okay?
Did you all get that? I went too fast, Candyman speaking there, were it? Were it a good speed? Are you all okay with that? Okay, just...
Do you know sometimes
Thanks,
it's the
Frankie.
easiest thing to do is apologise for your mistakes.
thank you, Alicia. Thank you.
Don't do it on a live, you know. If there's an issue between you and Alicia, and I speak to Alicia off the app, and
Fucking Alicia, do you speak to him off the app, seriously? Do you really? Fucking hell, how long do them telephone calls take? Is it like, hello, Alicia? Yeah, I know. I got no friends. Massive trigger warning.
I speak to Alicia
10-minute call, text 3 hours.
on Discord, and you know she is approachable. She isn't a horrible person.
No,
She's
I'm
actually
fully aware of that.
really nice to speak to. Do you know what? Sometimes an apology goes a long way.
No, it never does it? Oh, it's fucking... It's brilliant. It's Candyman, isn't it? Fucking- An apology goes a long way. Really?
May not like solve and build a friendship, but the apology is the acceptance of, okay, I may have done wrong or I have done wrong. You know, it's a
He
big.
may have done wrong, he may not have done wrong. Fucking, what's this, a guessing game? I guess you've done wrong. Fucking seriously. He's timing it.
Ding, 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 ding.
person to say hello and like, I'm sorry, I've done wrong, you know. Maybe you just like make a few apologies, and some people will accept them, some people won't.
Yeah, and Cam, between all of us in this live, if I know I've done wrong, I will admit I've done wrong. For you to
Fuck off. I can't, honestly. I haven't been restrained here.
and it came out the wrong way, I will immediately go, oh, whatever. Basically, I'm not saying it on EQ Mighty's live. I will instantly apologise. I'm only in defence mode with these accusations because I know for 100% they are not true. That's
piss off, Scotty. If you're accused of something, it's 999% sure that you've done it. Let's be honest. Come on. We can allow that minute minuscule of doubt. But come on. If they say you've done it, Scotty, you've done it. You are one dirty little rat. Seriously, come on.
this is why I'm in defence mode in a minute. So
Seriously.
Also, to be fair, when people are saying now that, like, you know, be careful who you follow, who you support, blah, 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 you never know who they are, that's fair, yes, but I do want to make sure that people understand this thing that happened with CA is a whole nother level of, like, messing with a lot of people. It's not something that happens very often.
That's what he was saying. He was saying about
way deeper than anybody thought it was.
Oh, I can't. Basically, Scotty's looking for a hut.
Whether he's aware or not, I don't know.
well, yeah, yeah.
2 minutes, just for 2 minutes. Can Scotty
Oh,
and
hold on, shut the finger to me.
Can Scotty and Alicia have a conversation quickly?
Just let air this
Because I think it needs to be done sort of like, and then it might be over. You know what I mean? For both of you, because it's not a nice situation. You know what I mean? Hello, Alicia.
No, it's not.
Hi,
Sorry, I
everyone. So, I don't. So Scotty wasn't one of the people who was part of this doxing that was going on, but it was his good friend. So whether he's aware or not, I don't know. But the way that they've carried on, like they were running lives on the day my nan died, and the day after she died, talking absolute shit about me, and then sitting saying, I'm watching all your lives and I'm waiting to pounce, like making out I'm this horrific person. Rebecca and Mob doxed me. They doxed my old address, but they doxed me, and that's your friends that I stuck up for you for. I read out all the messages. I played all the voice messages between me and you. I played everything. I stuck up for you. You're snaky, Scotty, and I was nothing but nice to you, even when I said to you, even if you go back to being friends with them, like I don't give a shit, because I don't. But you, the shit that you've done and said about me and sit and watching me saying I've got accounts and you'll never know, like, that's not normal behaviour. It's not okay. And I do believe that you know that, like, it's highly unlikely that you don't know about what they did. I believe that you do know. I've posted all the proof.
Yeah, and again, of course Scotty knows. He knows 100% because Scotty, when Scotty sits in a group, Scotty starts, he's the one behind the scenes on the computer doing little shit, searching, trying to dox people, trying to find information out. He's that rat.
Posted all the dates. You came with some video of Rebecca rambling on about some bullshit that doesn't prove anything with no dates or times. You got one screenshot saying that I doxed her. I've never doxed this bitch. I don't know where she lives. And I wouldn't do it anyway if she's got children. Sorry. Love TikTok shop. Sorry. But I do think that you know what they did. And you're never going to admit that because no one's going to admit to being a child doxer. But at the same time, the stuff that you've said after is wild. I've never done nothing wrong to you.
He's storing it all on his computer. He literally records everything. He gets information off the internet and he's storing it and storing it and storing it and storing it. He's doing backgrounds on everybody. He probably pays money to search for you know, specialised search engines and stuff to find people. He is a proper...
I retaliated to you when you decided to turn on me and act all snaky and that, because I find it hilarious. Like, this ain't real life for me. This don't stress me out. Even if they dox my real address, I don't really care. What's going to happen? Absolutely nothing. But you lot sitting there running lives like
I'm going to take piss on the Super Bowl.
the day that my nan's died, and it's just crazy. So for me, you're a snake. Like all the stuff with Canadian Angie, I don't really care about that. Like bun Canadian Angie,
I don't
but
know,
the stuff you lot have done to me.
I'm not an expert reindeer on any of that stuff. So who knows? The thing is, look, when's Alyssa going to kick off? I'm sat waiting patiently. When's Alyssa going to kick off? All right. She's probably. I don't know. She's not been kicking off as much lately, has she? We've all been waiting for a big kick off, but she's like, yeah, she was doing one yesterday, a little bit one. Yeah. What was I saying? Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. The thing is, no matter whether.
Right, so I was rudely awakened by that this has happened.
We're not going to watch it all again. Hold on.
That this has happened.
I'll put you back to
I don't condone bullying, and I don't think anyone should be.
I scrolled out of it. Sorry. It's a positive day. Yes, Sydney. We've got positivity. Okay, Sydney. Morning, Sean. You can't put everything down to his autism and stuff. He knowingly does what he does, and yeah, can't put it all down to that.
No,
sort of going at Scotty for this shit. Like I feel like he's moved snaky, but then I feel like as well
she does cockaboo.
He's looking to be accepted in places, and he's moving snaky to try and be accepted by everyone in these groups. Like personally, and people will say, "Oh, you're making excuses." I'm not. That's just the way I see it.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah, we don't need to be like that in this group. We don't snake or anything, and we're not like
I've
that.
got friends everywhere in every single group on this app. I'm friends with people. Like you don't have to be snaky to do it. Just
There's a lot of snaky people, and he's not the only one. And excluding Alicia, of course, Alicia's not snaky, but there are other snaky ones in that box. Quite a lot of them, to be fair. Yeah, let's not pretend. People sat there all innocent, and that I am excluding Alyssa because she's sound. Yeah, Alyssa's always up front. She's always straight talking. She'll come out and say it. She'll face whatever's coming at her. Yeah.
the email address was yours.
The others that are sat in there, I have no idea who Alicia is. Alicia?
Okay.
Oh, I think that's enough of that.
Right, so I was rudely awakened by...
Florida shows messages from Angie. Do you know what, by the way? Anybody wants to get in a box and talk about all that's gone on this morning with the videos, feel free. I don't really invite people in, but if you want to get in, you know you're allowed. You just have to ask, okay? If there's what you want to talk. I'm not going to have shouting matches, but anybody wants to talk, they can talk.
This account, right?
So this is Corey showing messages from Angie and says he's activated Psycho Mod. There's a bit of a thing going on between them all again, isn't there? But I just never know where they all sit, never know where they all are. 1 minute they're enemies, next thing they're friends. Do you know what? We're all fed up of this crap. We want to know where people sit. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're either friends with somebody or you're not friends. Why do always... The creators you're using us right now, you know, you've all got your own supporters and your avid supporters, right? But stop fucking using people. You are using us for your entertainment. Shouldn't it be us using you for our entertainment? You got it wrong way around. This fucking app needs to change its attitude. Do you know what I mean? You might like a creator, but you know what? Punish them. If they're not giving you what you want, punish them. Punish them in different ways. Either that be not gifting them, not following them, not watching them. Drop the numbers. They'll so fucking change their attitude. Start thinking for your fucking selves, people.
During my nap, I was rudely awakened by this. So this says, so is everyone allowed to like EQ because you do? You had a problem with people speaking to her, wanting to destroy her.
I wouldn't even mind scripts, right? If there were good scripts. If they were friendly. If they were... You can have... Yeah, but I'm saying, but you can have panto. But, you know, when you go to panto, there's usually a good ending to a panto. All these scripts at the moment are ending up... They're not good panto. They're bad panto. They're like B movies. They're not even top grade Oscar winning performances. They're B movies. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he's behind you. Oh no, he ain't. We won last week.
All because you were desperate for her to like you. How sad. You obviously don't give a about what she did to your nan. Well, if you don't care, then why should I suppose? That's the first one. Now, this was the one from today.
I'm not a fan of his. It does do some things funny. Some of his comebacks are funny. But I couldn't sit there and watch him. I don't like what he stands for. He's quite happy to dox people, put their information out there. Again, if it's a panto and it's an app, then it stays on the app. It shouldn't be going to personal life. Nobody should be getting that triggered, should they?
Consequences. I've been getting people at my door because you doxed my address. Not illegal, although I've never done it. I've never doxed your address. Big up, Carly, my love, thank you. And Angela, I demand proof of that, because you haven't got it.
What he said to Angie yesterday, I haven't seen that. What did he say to Angie yesterday? Remind me.
Right. Stop, otherwise I'll report you. I think they'll take that.
Oh, report.
I have an elderly living here as well, as my niece who visits seriously. No, she doesn't visit. Angela, she's not allowed anywhere near you. I'm not messing now. Leave me alone. I think you find you've been talking about me all week, Angela, and I've not gone back to you once. Until I realised that in my other messages, there was this. There was this. Why don't you spend time with your nan than on TikTok all the time? I come on in the afternoons, Angela. You're on your all day. Why don't you spend money with your... Why don't you go and spend time with your mother, who's apparently got this miraculous heart condition? Why don't you do it, love? You don't, exactly. Then she follows on, and you can't abuse others like you did your mother. Right. Stop abusing women and loom, I think she means look, and look after your dying gran. Oh, Angela, was that meant to affect me? No, it didn't affect me. But what it did do, in the words of EQ, is it activated the psycho. So now I'm going to play video.
Oh, this is so deep. Right, I've just cottoned on, man. So this is before he did the awareness and all the videos of Angie. Right, whatever.
Stuff like that, and I'm just not picking.
I don't know this guy, right? But it came up on my FYP, and I'm like, who is he? So I've watched a bit of it. Now, is this... I don't think this is a joke, but somebody correct me. Is what him and his missus are doing a joke or not? Because if it's not, how the fuck is he still sat on here? And how is he still not... How is he not being pulled up every day?
Picking up after myself, and it's caused this.
Why should I have to pick up after you?
But this is what I'm saying. It doesn't need to escalate to the levels it does.
Oh, well, it has to with you, doesn't it?
No,
you fucking communicate with me.
I do communicate with you.
Who the fuck is this guy? Already, I don't like him. Already, I think you're a prat. Already, I haven't even watched. I just don't get it. Dean Alex is his name, yeah. Is he for real? That he's sitting on TikTok while his missus is upset and stuff, and he's trying to trigger her all the time. Is that not mental abuse? It's got me. And I say I don't know him, so I don't know whether it's a joke, whether it's a TikTok for TikTok, or is he for real? Because if he's for real, why are people not shouting this man out? Why are people not on his back? He is serious. It's disgusting.
But you can't be crying over me not picking up my stuff. It's not right.
It's because why is it all on me?
It's not. Just leave it there. I'll get to it when I'm ready.
Change your tone of voice now.
Oh, change my tone of voice.
Yeah, Stacey.
I'm only joking. Me fart stinks. Listen, I'll pay for a cleaner to come once a week. If there's any cleaners in Wrexham, just get in me fucking DMs, because I'm begging for you to come round at this point.
Who the fuck would get in your DMs, you pleb? Who would get in your DMs, you absolute little scrot bag? Absolute little scrot. You think it's cocky and clever to sit on the internet, looking in a camera, winding your missus up while she's crying? Are you for real? Are you for real? You need to go in the back of a boot for a car ride. Honestly. Little weirdo.
I need a cleaner. This one's gone on fucking strike.
Honestly, it gets my goat, this shit, sort of shit.
Stuff
And I've
like-
seen another one. Because I thingied this one, I've seen another one now. And the man's an absolute horrible little shit. People should be calling this little
Picking
shit
up
out.
after myself and it's
I don't know
caused
who's getting
this.
away with it.
But this is what I'm saying, it doesn't need...
Oh, here we go. If you want to see a racist, right? Now, I cannot believe that this app, you FYPers, you creators, are not calling this man out. All right? So what you're going to see, I don't know whether it's going to get me a ban or not. If it does, it does. Why are you not calling this absolute plastic gangster out? I have no personal beef with him, but when I hear the shit that's coming out of his mouth, you think I should sit there and keep my mouth shut because you're a gangster? Don't think so. I'm saying what I need to say. Saying what I need to say. You're on the FYP, you're getting talked about. Like it or lump it. This is disgusting. Yeah, only Corey's played it, apparently. Nobody else has played it. You're too scared. You're too bottleless. It's a fucking app. It's a fucking app, and people like him shouldn't be on this app. Talking the way he's talking. You make your own mind up, but that's my mind.
Imagine, where's this punja?
Because you want to know already what it's saying. Where's this?
What's your day about?
You want to do one today, you want to do it tomorrow, the day after, when you want to play a big battle with me. Give me a date, give me a time, we'll do a day battle.
Right
Not
now.
today, give me a date that you want to do it. I'll give you time to get all of your brokies together.
I tell you what, if this were anybody else on this app, you'd all been ripping his ass off. You'd have all absolutely been all day, all night talking about it. Why is nobody picking it up and talking about it? Don't tell me you're bottleless.
Right now.
I'm not doing it right now.
What?
I'm not going to smoke on here right now, small boy.
Listen, Bin Laden, we're going to do it now.
I'm not doing it now, bro. I'm telling you I'm not doing it now.
Listen, Bin Laden, you're going to do it now.
You can't say that to me, bro. Don't ever say that word to me.
So he's already... So before he even got in the box, he's calling him... Yeah, anyway. You got to listen, because I'm not going to repeating it. And then now he's just called him...
Word to me again, because I'm not gonna say nothing to you, Julius Caesar, yeah? Calm down.
Isn't that a compliment?
You know who you are? You wanna know who you are? Oh, what was that guy's name? That guy's name, bro, that horrible guy. The one that had Germany, what was his name?
Hitler?
Yeah, you freaking Hitler, bro. That's who you are, you're Hitler.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, the
You're actually
sugar.
Hitler.
Thank you.
Big man thing!
Right, put...
Oh, what happened, buddy? Oh.
Hold on, Saddam, 1 second, Saddam.
Oh.
Hold on, Saddam, 1 second, yeah?
Did you hear that?
What happened?
Thanks, man.
Harmony. Harmony.
I mean, look, the guy... I'm not making excuses, definitely not. But the man in the other box is trying to wind him up, right? He does it all the time, because I've seen him before. But look, there you go.
Is it taking you back to the days when you used to do your beheadings?
Already, right? We're not quite halfway through the video, right? And are you telling me that this app is too bottleless, too cowardly to call this shitbag out? What is wrong with you? Seriously. It's on the FYP. You have a right to call it out. Okay? You have a right. And if he doesn't like it, Mr. Walker, then he shouldn't be doing it. Okay? It's that simple. He's a grown adult. He should know better and he shouldn't be doing it. People don't want to hear it. People are not interested in it. You might have a few little supporters that think it's funny because they're built like you know what I mean? But the rest of us aren't.
With your team, the ISIS. You and your ISIS team.
Exactly.
Allahu Barakel Mujahideen.
Why, shut your mouth. Stop being horrible, bro.
After Al-Kufa.
Simon Cosmo, shut your mouth, bro.
Does it say you
Why, free roses. My mate's wearing a balaclava like he's about to go check out someone's career, bro. Allow him, fam. Man's about to wear a neck curtain and I'm dead. Three roses, team. Three roses. Drop 3 roses now. 3 roses. She knew her mum. He's not dangerous, man. I know him personally, bro. One more. Every single person in the doubles, finish him. In the doubles, we can cook him, bro. If we cook him, we cook the whole of the TikTok, bro. Humanity, thank you. Everyone that's going to come in now, come in heavy on him. Now.
1 times 3, yeah.
I don't know.
Do this. Let's get him.
I've seen this other guy, and he is a wind-up merchant, the other guy, but that's not an excuse for Sam to behave like he's behaving right now. He's obviously finding it comedy. I don't think it's comedy, and by the reactions of the people in here, I don't think you find it comedy either. Do you know what I mean? So, it's not fucking comedy. It's just not. It is what it is. It's racism.
Everyone that's joining,
punish him on a times 3. Punish him. Yes. Oh, there we go. Punish him on a times 3. Got 20 seconds.
Dead. Big up Nutmeg. Everyone cook him. Cook him. Cook him.
Punish him on a times 3. Bam, bam, bam. And again, oh, there we are. Sarah there. Everyone else is coming through. LJ English and every single person is just coming through. Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Oh.
Can I say, well, if anybody does decide to start calling this out, right? Yeah. You see them people that are gifting during this battle, whilst he's being racist, they're supporting that racism. They should be called out as well. All right? For supporting it.
There we go.
Cook him.
You know me, Quinn. You know, that's why you come here. I'm not going to...
Get that off your face, bro.
Why?
Take it off, bro. You look like an idiot, bro. Take it off.
I like it.
You look like an idiot, though, bro. What do you think? You think you're some hitman on that, bro? Take it off.
No.
You're going to sweat your face off, bro. You're going to get spots on your face.
Yes, Miss D. Bam, bam, bam. I see you there.
It's not even... Look, my problem's not even if this is aimed at this guy, right? It's the fact that it's being allowed, that people are gifting big style for a man to say it online, for somebody to sit there on an app being pure racist, okay? People are supporting it, engaging in it, and allowing it. Right there, right then. That's the problem. I don't care whether this guy knows him, and this guy thinks, well, I can put up with that shit. That's not my problem, okay? It's what he's doing, why he's doing it, what it is, and fucking is it acceptable? You know what I mean? Come on, for fuck's sake.
Girl, oh, if there's Sarah, everyone. Oh my God, you're getting punished.
Sarah, play the game, fam.
Let me just mute it for a minute. Every single person who's pushing us forwards there. Sarah, bam, bam, you're fucking flying there, girl. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, hold on. Gracie has put up a video about GoFundMe 10 minutes ago. What do you mean? That she's going to do one or she's not going to do one? Don't tell me she's doing one.
LJ English, Lucy, Jilly Bean, Luke, Olivia, Emma, Mad Diverting, Amanda, everyone else. Jilly Bean, everyone else pushing us through. Let me just tell you as well. So what number in the dailies, right? So in the populars, we're number 40. So just smash them bracelets, the heart and the exclusives, them purple ones, and that'll push us. We're number 40 now. There we are. Bam, bam, bam. How are you feeling?
Sharab, Hami Gujar. B major. Nawaz, I want to touch you. Are you a Gandu? Shuaib, assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. People keep tapping, man. Keep tapping. I don't care if I lose.
You do.
Ace of Asia, Wagwan, Foggy, User, Zayn, Big Up.
Here we go, bam, bam, bam. Let's just see this now. We are smashing.
Yeah. Anyway, I've said my piece. Like I said, why people are not calling out is there's only two reasons why you're not calling that shit out or doing out about that shit or saying out about that shit. It's either because you're bottleless or because you don't care. It's one or the other, innit? Oh, Gracie. Hiya, Gracie.
Hello?
Hiya, Gracie. All right.
Sweetheart. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit shocked, to be honest, because I'm just scrolling on the FYP and I've seen a screen recording of you talking about a GoFundMe and it's really panicked me.
Oh, well, hold on. Before, so what we were asking is, we were talking about the PD, yeah? We're talking about how you were coming across the screen towards viewers, and I was showing that we were concerned that you wasn't really talking about PD, but you were talking about finances, and that was the issue. Would it be that are you after that money being repaid by everybody else, right?
No.
So that was but hold on, that was a conversation, right? So it wasn't anybody accusing you of anything. It was a conversation, and it was a conversation that was hoping that you wouldn't go down that line.
Oh no, I've just really panicked thinking that there was a GoFundMe being made.
No. So I think
you'd seen a GoFundMe and that.
I think somebody just said basically we hope there's like no GoFundMe. Somebody put it in chat. No GoFundMe's going up or all like that. That's all it was. I think people have twisted it maybe a little bit. But
well, people, there's a screen. I've just had a fucking heart attack and made a video like, please guys, if there is a GoFundMe, do not donate to it. We are fine. Like.
Nah, there's no. I think people. Look, we had a. You can watch me replay, you know what I mean, and whatever, you know what I mean. But nah, nobody would accusing you of anything. People were just talking.
I didn't think it was an accusation, but I thought someone else had made a GoFundMe, and I'm thinking, fuck, like this is. We don't want anyone's money. Like this is.
And that was the conversation, Gracie, because we've talked about the P Diddy stuff, the PD stuff, right? PD skiddy scammy, whatever it's called, right? So we're talking about that, but I was concerned about how you was looking when you were talking about it, right? Because it started off about PD, but then coming across the screen, it looked like that the finances were the big concern, you know, because of
they were a concern.
Well, no.
If someone takes £4,000 of it, of course they're a concern. It's important to know.
So it was beginning to look. I was questioning: is it looking? I was asking everybody here. Was it starting to look like that maybe you was going down a line where you're going to start asking people for money? Because we would hope, me personally, because I like you and you've been my manager for ages, that you wouldn't be going down that line because I'd be shocked if you did.
Not in a million years. Not in a million years would we make a fucking GoFundMe. We don't want anyone's money. I mean, I'm not being funny, Chippy, but after what's just been done to us, do you think we'd take money off of other people?
No, I don't.
No, not in a million fucking years.
No. And we were just, like I said, it was a conversation. It wasn't an accusation. So.
Yeah, I'm not being funny as well. Like we've even said we don't want the money off of him either because we don't know where that's going to come from. Do you know what I mean? We've told him we don't want your money. Go fuck yourself. Like because we don't know where that's going to come from. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the more than likely, if he pays that back to us, he's took it off someone else. So.
I mean, one of the questions is like, are you actually, because you know Michelle's got all the evidence. Michelle, when it happened to her, right? Which nobody believed, and we were saying that I think, you know, people owe her an apology right now because they didn't believe her, they mocked her at the time, etc. So I'd like to see people coming out with their apologies towards Michelle, even though it's been a while. But she's got the evidence, right? You've got recent evidence. There's other people with evidence that he's done it to them.
Oh, there's loads.
Are you not now all as a group maybe make a plan and either personally sue him or fucking take him to court. You know, get.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't really know how seriously they take
It
it.
scammed you.
I don't know what happened with because with the Michelle stuff, I didn't know that there'd been like money exchanged. I thought it was like gifts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I know part of the story, but I didn't know the whole story. But I don't know if she's still going ahead with anything or not, and I don't know if the police would take it seriously.
I don't know if Michelle wants to talk about it. I don't know, she might be still here, but I don't know if she wants to talk about it or not. But
well, the thing is,
Mary's here. I don't.
he takes advantage of everybody's nature.
Yeah,
and the thing is he's very convincing and makes you think that he's the narcissist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I just ask you though, Gracie? That
Sorry.
video that you put up saying that he wasn't able to pay for anything at the till and all that sort of stuff, that's kind of like what you've put out there is because of this $4,000, you're now officially skint.
Well, Terry was.
It was distasteful though.
I got paid just
because all the money you've received
all you
from
want.
this
Do you
app,
know what
you've
I find
received thousands of pounds off this app.
Do you know what I find distasteful? The fact that I'm sitting on my live just talking to my people, telling them about a situation what happened with Terry yesterday. Then someone screen records it, puts it on, and then everyone's commenting, calling him a liar, and he has to feel the point to prove himself.
Yeah, but Gracie, nobody in here's called him a liar.
No, but I'm talking about in the comments, like where people screen recorded it.
Right.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, but why would you put that out there though? Like, why would you put that on people?
What do you mean put that on people?
$4,000.
Mary, listen, I've had a
thousands of pounds that you've made off this app. You're not telling me that $4,000 that you lent him has stopped your partner from buying stuff at Tesco's.
Okay, so yeah, we faked them screenshots. They were edited, love. They were edited.
100%.
Oh my
Yous
God.
have money. There's no way on this earth yous do not have money.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you say so, Mary.
Okay then, so this wedding that you've spent all this money on, the thousands of gifts that you've got, the agency money that you've got, the money you've made.
Guys, hold on a second.
Mary, go and look at
Gracie,
TikTok
one minute.
how much I've made.
Gracie, Mary, go. Just hold on, right. I don't. If I want, you can be in the boxes and talk. Please, let's not turn it into a boxing match. All right, that's all I'm asking. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Okay, Ollie, you can turn back on now. So. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, so about your comments. I know it's got nothing to do with me, but obviously the video was put out there. What I'm trying to say is in this day and age when the economy actually is the way it is, it's very distasteful for you to then put out that we can't afford to buy this, but you've already spent all this money on your wedding, you've made thousands of pounds off this app. People have paid for like surgeries and things for you off this app, for your gifting, for your agency, for things like that. When there's genuine people out there that really don't have money and really actually can't live and can't even afford to lend somebody £4,000.
Right, okay. So what has that got to do with you? Please tell me. How do you know what my financial situation is? How do you know what my outgoings are? When somebody calls you a liar, it's not nice, and you show your proof, and that's the bottom line. I don't tell fucking lies. I've got no reason to tell lies.
I'm not saying that you're telling lies, but what I'm saying is the video that you put out saying that you weren't able to buy things at Tesco's.
But that was put out there because people were calling us a liar.
Are you echoing?
That was the only reason. It was just there as proof because we're getting called liars all over the app.
Sorry, I don't know if it's me echoing.
Give me a second.
It might be me echoing. Two seconds.
That's me.
No, I think it's Chippy's setup.
That should be better.
Is that better?
Anyway, listen, I don't do these boxes to come in here arguing. I was coming in here because I saw this GoFundMe business and I panicked and I'm like, don't give anyone any money. We don't want anything. We've not asked for anything. So do not, under any circumstances, donate to any GoFundMes. That was it.
No, Grace, I appreciate that. And what do you call it? Like I said, nothing in here was suggesting you was going to do that. We was talking about, I hope you wouldn't, and are you talking too much about the finances rather than the PD situation? Do you know what I mean?
Can we not take away from the fact that PD is the scammer here? Like everyone, if you've got your own feelings towards Gracie, that's fine. But for me here, like PD's done this to so many people, and people that haven't even come onto this app with what he's done to them. And I just don't think we should be. I feel like people are allowed to.
You got to remember, Gracie is still a victim of
Can
it.
I say something quickly? Yeah.
I'm not taking away from the fact that she's a victim.
Yeah, I hear what Alicia is saying. Like, cool, yeah, she got scammed or whatever. But are you like, is like, you know what he done to Michelle? You went and put yourself in that situation. You went out of your account and gave him money, knowing what type of man he is, and now you expect the internet to sympathise with you. Make it make sense.
Of what are you even talking about? I don't care about sympathy. I'm just trying to raise a little bit of awareness. Like, if you're not in the position, PD has been my friend since 2021, and he's very manipulative. It is what it is, you know, and I believed him. And yeah, more for me. I'm not coming on here for sympathy. I'm coming on here to raise awareness and stop people, but help people learn from my mistake. The way, you know, I've learned from my mistakes before they learn from their own, and that's it. That's the bottom line.
Nobody is taking that away from you, Gracie. But what I'm saying is the video that's coming out of you saying that Terry's not able to buy a couple of presents.
Oh my God, you're not listening, Mary. We've just had this conversation, love, and you're.
That's what I'm saying to you. That's distasteful.
Conversation
after the amount of gifts and money you've received from people on this app.
Okay.
That's distasteful.
Okay.
We're not taking away the fact that you're a victim. Of course, if he's taking $4,000 and he's not giving you the money back.
A victim. You're calling me a victim. I've not called myself a victim once.
No, you haven't.
Not once have I called myself a victim.
I just called you that, basically. But,
yeah, well, I'm not a victim. I'm an idiot, okay? I'm not a victim. I'm an idiot.
Gracie.
I'm aware of that.
Gracie, in all fairness, right? In all fairness, you might not want to say you're a victim, but you are a victim of somebody trying to scam you. Whether he's a friend or not. It's still scamming.
I don't feel like a victim. Like,
all right, cool. But Gracie, see when you put out a video, see when you put out this video about him scamming, you're saying it was for a sense of awareness, but come on, man, there was a little bit of ounce of you that you put it out so that, you get me, so people can be like, oh, it wasn't just for awareness. Because if it was just for awareness, you would have taken it to the police or whatever.
Alicia, I don't know if...
It's not Alicia, it's Torian that was speaking.
No, I know it's Torian, but now I'm speaking to Alicia. Alicia, I don't know how much Torian knows or whatever, but you know how much awareness needs to be raised on this and how many people are going to come forward eventually.
This is what I'm saying.
Like, they don't understand, they don't know how important it is to raise awareness about this. They don't know how deep it runs. You're just talking about stuff, again, that you actually don't know anything about. And I am just trying to stop people from getting in the position that I have, because it's not just creators. It's not just creators. It's not just people who go live. It's viewers that are being manipulated. It is not just people who go live. Like,
and that's fine. What telling us you're in your overdraft or telling us that you can't afford to buy this or that, that's for pity.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Mary. That's what I'm saying. That's my point, Gracie. I'm having an opinion on what you have put out there. I don't need to know the whole backstory. I'm having an opinion. Let me speak. Let me talk, because you just keep talking over me.
Yeah, because
what you're saying, you're saying, oh, bro. Listen to the sense that you're saying. You're saying you said it for awareness. But in that video, you're talking about you can't pay for this, you can't go to Tesco. That's not for awareness, that's for pity. It's for people to feel pity on you.
No, but you're twisting it.
I'm not twisting it.
You're twisting it because you wasn't in my live. You didn't see. I
need to be in your live. I saw a video.
Oh my God, listen to you fucking big mouth. Listen.
Don't be disrespectful. Don't call me fucking big mouth, because we can
right, stop.
Why is my mic getting
because Torian, I'm not having shouting matches. I'm not having a shouting match.
Chippy, she was just rude and told me to shut the fuck up or whatever she said. You shut the fuck up,
Come on, Gracie.
Don't be talking to me like that. Have some fucking manners.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to give you fucking manners.
You do.
Sitting there questioning
Stop.
You know fuck all about.
Well, then go sort out your fucking way and come off TikTok then.
I've asked you to stop. All right? I've asked you to stop. Respect the fact that I've asked you to stop, right? So, you want to talk. But this is not an FYP where you come in here screaming and shouting over each other and you get the views. This is where you come in and you debate and you talk and you chat. All right? Fairly, squarely, evenly. All right? So I'm not having it. You can go on your own fucking platforms to shout your shit out. You come in here, talk and be respectful, fine. Otherwise, you're all gone.
I apologise, Chippy. I can have a conversation, but you see when someone starts to talk about shut the fuck up and all these things,
I get that.
I can be disrespectful.
I get that.
Don't disrespect me, because I've been very polite. I haven't disrespected.
I get that, Torian. But the thing is, right?
You've not been polite.
If you know me, I ask you not to come in here. Both of you stop shouting and screaming at each other and just be polite and talk.
You've not been polite. You're talking at me and not letting me respond. I've just said less than 5 minutes ago that video was made because I mentioned something on my live about what happened to Terry. Somebody screen recorded it, posted it, and all of the comments was liars, fucking liars, blah, blah, blah. So then I posted that video, and you'll notice it's not there anymore. I deleted it after a few hours so that it was just proved that Terry was telling the truth because everybody was calling Terry a liar. That was the reason that it was posted.
But you knew he was a scammer, though.
And you
That's
say
my
the same
point.
fucking thing over and over and over
But
again.
you knew he was a scammer because he done what he done to Michelle.
God.
You knew that. No, but it's not. Oh my God, you knew that this man is capable of doing, and you still remain to stick by him, knowing
Listen,
what he had done.
I am not close
So,
with
I don't get
Michelle.
it.
I
No,
have
but Gracie,
never
it's true
been
though.
close
You knew
with
what he done to
Michelle.
Michelle, and you still stuck by him.
Can we? So Michelle requested the box. Does Michelle want? Michelle don't like the shouting and screaming. Does Michelle want to come back in? Yeah, she's coming back in now. Can we let Michelle have a little?
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Thanks.
So Chippy, by the way.
No, it's okay.
Can people stop nitpicking at what Gracie said or fucking done? It was the same when it happened to me. It was because you're wanting other people to pay it back to you. Like, everybody takes away from what that man's done. You need to concentrate on PD and everything that he has done to everybody in this app. I heard he did it to Bobby last night. There was other names mentioned, like
Michelle. I've got a list of about at least 15 people.
Well, everybody needs to concentrate on him and what he's done. Know what Gracie said, or if Gracie said she couldn't afford her fucking shopping. If I had come on and said that, everybody would have fucking laughed at that as well. And oh my God, you're wanting the sympathy for it. It doesn't matter what we say. It doesn't matter what we say.
Michelle, can I just give you a little bit of context for a moment, right? So we're okay for money. I've got money. We lived out of my overdraft for a little while, right? Which was shit, but it is what it is. We've not been left hungry or anything like that. Terry is a very proud man, okay? So Terry was telling his story about how he went to Tesco because he came home the day before yesterday and he was fucking raging and he said, I want to have my say about this now. And I said, why? What's happened? And he said, I'm embarrassed. He said, I was in Tesco. I was buying some Mother's Day bits for my mum to take round to her with the kids and my card got declined. And he went, and now I'm raging. I said, why didn't you just call me? I would have just sent you the money. Like, why didn't you just call me? Like, and he was like, well, I didn't want to call you. Like, he's just a proud man. He's a hardworking man. And things have been a bit tight for him lately, but he doesn't like putting that across. Do you get what I'm saying? And then he was fucking fuming and he said, I'm not letting this happen to anyone else. And that's why he wanted to go live. That's all it was. And it's being twisted and turned to be this big beggary thing. But we've got money. We're okay. We're not on a breadline. We're not eating. The kids are fed. Do you know what I mean? Rent's paid. We're okay. But people are making it out to be something that it's not, which is what they do on here and which is what they've done to you and what they've done to what they do all the time to everyone else. That's all it is.
This is just a rinse and repeat of everyone doing this to Michelle, and there is so much to this. Like, there's so many people that have been scammed by this man, and I just don't think people should be watching other people's finances. Like, people can come on and vent about something that's happened.
But this is the thing, though. We're not.
I'm talking to the comments more than you, Mary. Like,
sorry.
Yeah, crazy.
We're not sitting here watching people's finances.
Can I ask, didn't
coming on and just saying that?
loads of people on the Debatables group on Facebook?
No.
So isn't it strange how she's sat here crying now?
I'm
when
not
it's happened to
crying.
her?
I'm not crying, and you don't know anything. You don't know
Yeah, I
anything
do,
about
'cause I was one
that.
of the
Not only
people
that, there was an
scammed.
issue that was 15 years ago, and it was all
See what I mean?
again,
About
so
people
don't
taking
talk
away
rubbish.
from what this man does in the fucking app.
See what you're doing? Somebody owes someone hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds, and you're on here talking about that shite.
How long
From
ago
years
was
ago,
that?
which was,
How
which
many?
was a mistake and which was paid.
Right.
Wait, Gracie, she just said that she was the one that you scammed. That's what she just said. She's saying that she was scammed by you.
Well, she's talking shit.
See everybody in the comments saying, oh, I don't believe this, I don't believe that. See if it happened to you. If it happened to you, and I am an intelligent fucking woman, it happened to me, I couldn't believe it happened to me. But
Michelle,
when I'm
can I ask
sitting
you something,
to tell-
please?
Did you get any of your money back, Michelle, by the way? Sorry.
No. He
No,
asked me for another 150 grand last week or the week before. I'll put the messages up if you want. Fucking
I think you should, Michelle, to be honest.
I was sat there with my popcorn waiting for the Albanians to video call, threatening to cut off pinkies and stuff. I was going to sit and fucking video it and sit back and laugh.
Can I just put in a minute? Look, Ginger, you got in. You came in talking about Pats. We're not here to slate Gracie, right? This is about PD. Like people are saying here in the boxes, it's about PD. Concentrate on the PD. He's the one in the wrong here. He's the one that's scamming women. All right? And I'm not being funny, but how would you fucking feel?
Women that he's scamming
people,
Well,
people who
this is
don't
what I'm
go-
hearing about. You know what I mean?
He's left people that don't go live with nothing. Like someone has given him some money. Her last bit of money, she was a good friend for a long time
Yeah.
on here. She's not a live streamer. She was left with nothing. Like the girl had nothing.
What does he ask for the money for though? Like when
he says that he asks people to invest, or he'll say to people, "Oh, can you give me this and I'll give you X amount back?" That's what he does.
He wants a lifestyle he can't afford.
that scam is so old school.
But
Like,
us
I'll
sitting
give you
here saying
£100.
like, "Oh, you know, how are you getting scammed? It's 2025. We're adults, blah blah blah." But he's very manipulative. Like, look at when he goes live and he just completely denies everything. The stuff about he said to Michelle, Albanians were coming to his house. They were going to come and get him. He needed 150 grand.
And
he
he had
makes
what?
it believable. And then when you say it to him when he's on live, he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." The guy's a scammer. He always has been, always will be, and that's what needs to be discussed because it's happened. He goes from group to group to group and just takes and leaves people with nothing.
Alicia, this is the
Really
point
bad,
I'm
man.
trying to make, and I'm sure Michelle would agree with this because at one point, obviously, they were friends. He is very manipulative and has a very good way of making you believe the things that he says. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, because he puts himself across like he's got money and he's got property and he's got this. He ain't got nothing. He don't own his car. He don't own his house. He ain't got nothing. Not a pot to piss in.
Can I?
some people don't.
Can I? So Michelle, you've still got evidence of what he did to you, yeah?
I've got
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I've got everything from the very first message he sent me to the messages that he was asking other people, how do I get Michelle in my live, sending me a subscription to his fucking live. Like, I've got absolutely everything from the first second.
So,
Can I just ask, is it a police matter? Have you taken it to the police?
That's maybe his business, mate, to be honest.
Police ain't gonna do nothing. It's gonna say a civil matter.
nah. Well, even if it's a civil matter, you can still.
That side, it's nobody's business.
It is
Yeah, no, and
nobody's
I get
business,
that.
but-
I'm just saying, like, I was saying everybody in the comments, like, have you, do you know what I mean? So you can't discuss it on the app, so it doesn't actually affect your police case. But if it's nobody's business, then that's fine.
There's certain things you can say and certain things you can't say, but we've everything takes time, so.
No, definitely. My thing is, I didn't get up here to say, do you know what I mean? To take away what's happened with the PD and that towards Gracie. What I'm saying is distasteful, though, is you coming on an app where people know you've been gifted a lot of money and you have had all this to say, well, Terry couldn't afford to buy this. And
Mary, I don't know if you know this,
so I had to
right?
give like an
but
overdraft
over-
for that.
Since the whole Live Pro saga, which was what was that? Well, over a year ago, I've not really been live like that. I've not done rankings, not done all that sort of shit. I've not. You think that I've earned loads? I haven't earned loads of money from gifts over that period of time. So,
but you had
my,
your
my
agency.
money has come from TikTok Shop. That's how I earn money, not
And
through
your agency.
Yeah, which I don't earn a lot of money off at all.
Wait,
And
that
now I
don't
don't
even
earn any
matter
money
though
off
about
of
her
it.
agent. Like, who gives a fuck about
Why
that?
is it relevant? Why is it relevant what my finances are? Somebody could make, like, look at PD, for example. Look at the amount of money that's gone through that man's hands, and now he's got nothing. It's you know, somebody could be a millionaire and then be skin. It's not, you know, you don't know my outgoings. You don't know what my life, what my life costs. Like, so it's irrelevant. Somebody could be rich.
On TikTok.
And then, pardon?
I said you put it all out on TikTok about how much stuff and all that costs.
Wait, I don't think. Hold on. I don't care about how much things cost. I think
This is what I'm saying. But you put this all out on TikTok for everybody to see.
Yeah,
Everybody
because
knows.
it's not nice when people call you a liar, Mary. You should know that.
This is what I'm saying.
So you're forced to prove yourself over and over again. It's exhausting.
You've got. And that's what I'm saying. It's distasteful for you to say, well, now we've not got anything when all these people have Do you know what I mean? They all know what you're
Okay.
trying to
Well, I just want
I
to
think,
talk.
right, hold on.
What
Right.
is the
So,
point
2
of
secs,
this?
Grace, 2 secs. What I think Mary's getting is what I was trying to say this morning is that you trying to get your message out about PD, right? And I was worried, personally, right? Because I do like you, I have nothing against you, right? Nothing at all. You've been my agency thingy for God, and you've been really good to me. So it's not about that. It's not about hating on you. But how it was coming across is like I was trying to say is that people were worried it was coming across like you were more concentrating on the finances and that you've got no money, and it was beginning to look a little bit beggy, if that's
Well, that's not the case.
That's what I was trying to get.
Chippy.
And I was not trying to hate on you, but I was.
Answer me this.
Yeah,
why,
that's what I was
why,
feeling.
why
Can we
did-
let Chippy speak? Anyway?
Sorry, no, because this is important. Before Chippy, before you continue, just let me say this. Why is it then that I said even if he sent me the money, because he's got my bank details, so who knows? Maybe he will. I said even if he sent me the money, I would give it to. I can't say names, but there are other people who have been put in a much worse position. I said, I will give that money straight to them. Luke's just jumped in the box. Luke said, I'll pay for this. I said, absolutely not. I will not accept any money off anybody.
And as I said, Grace, I wasn't accusing you of it. I was saying, as a general looking at the videos for the first time, just reading into it, I was worried that people were going to criticise you for looking beggy. That's what I was trying to say. I wasn't saying you were begging. I wouldn't say you were begging. I was saying you were starting to come across like it was concentrating more on the finance, the immediate finance, rather than the PD.
When I went to Madrid, see that day I went to Madrid, I kept my face shut because a woman, he was about to give a woman $4,000 back or $3,000, whatever it was that he owed her. She begged me to keep my mouth shut till she got that money. And I did.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want anybody else being in her pocket. And if she was going to get her money back, that was fine. He then came on, called me a fucking liar. And the two of them were laughing about it. That woman then came on my shreds and said, no, that I've got my money back. He is a fucking prick and he's done this. Sometimes you need to keep your mouth shut at certain places about these kind of things for the bigger outcome. It's the same as I was live every day talking about him, trying to make sure that nobody else would near him. And it got frustrating when everybody was fucking laughing at me, but I still continued to do it.
And that's what I'm saying though, Michelle, like in terms of
Morning,
Grace, yeah. Oh, sorry, she finished. I don't know.
No, I just saying morning.
Oh, sorry, morning.
If you really want to know, I've been to the police. I have been doing all sorts because I get pissed off if somebody owes me 20 quid back. If you've lost 20 fucking quid, you're going to call them out.
And none of you would call Michelle beggy, but I think the point here is everyone needs to stand against PD and awareness needs to be put out so he can't do it to more and more and more people.
No, 100% facts here, but that's what my thing was. It's like, in terms of Gracie, it's not about, like, yeah, she shouldn't have got scammed and, like, he's a fucking, I hate scammers. I hate people that steal money of people, like, hard work. I hate people like that, yeah? But my thing is, like, you've kind of put yourself in that situation knowing what he put Michelle through, because it was on TikTok. Everyone did know about it. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's where my stance is from. It's like, bro, you're an idiot kind of thing. Do you get what I mean? It's not about, you shouldn't have been scammed. I don't agree with things like that. Like, I hate scammers. I know you got a wedding and whatever, but that was literally, maybe I come in a bit all guns blazing or whatever, but that was my stance. It's like, bro, like, are you dumb kind of thing? Like, he's just...
Clearly. I'm sure Michelle will agree that he is a very manipulative person. And like I said, I've been friends with him for a long time. And he's
a professional scammer.
He's convincing. Like, I feel like
I can understand Gracie. I can understand. You know what I mean? Like, I know what Torian's saying, but I can understand why you probably did give him the money and fall for it again, because it's like saying, you know, like
Amy knows
on here, like Mr. M that have been accused, that's been outed for DV, other guys that have been outed for DV. You still have people that will sit with them, even though they've got proof of what has happened, and will still continue to be like under their spell, if you know what I mean.
Can we hear from Luke? We haven't heard from Luke yet. Sorry.
Is Luke in it? Oh, he is. Hi, Luke.
Oh, I was annoyed a minute ago, but I don't know what I'm going to say now.
was annoyed with Mary a minute ago.
I'm a buzzball.
I don't know. I'm just
Let her have it, Luke. Let her have it. Let her have it.
I picked you up for that standing up video, so you
No one cares, Mary. Mary, no one
You
cares,
did.
darling. No one cares, darling.
Do you know what, right? Sorry, I've been sitting here listening.
At
right?
least Luke was talking.
Yeah, let Luke
Sorry.
finish. Let Luke finish.
I'm a bit angry at the second.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter how much money Gracie's got in her bank, whether it's 200,000, 300,000, 3,000, Michelle, whether she's a millionaire, not. It's about making a way. Everyone's going off topic to have a dig at Gracie, right? Yeah. And it's about everybody knowing what this man is going around doing to women, men, and everything. I just feel like everyone's using it as an opportunity just to have a dig at somebody they don't like. Yeah, Gracie, you're a fucking idiot for giving it to him. But how many people have you helped on this app? You've helped loads of people on this app. And that's all I wanted to say, really. It's you should be coming together about a man that's scamming women, love bombing them, lying to them.
And men.
And men, sorry, Alicia, and just not like fucking taking it as an opportunity to dig at creators just because you don't like them. Do you
At
know
the
what I
end of the
mean?
day, look, we're not digging. I'm saying that video
No,
she
well, you
had
did- you
was
did, Mary, with
distasteful,
respect,
and
Mary.
that's my opinion. Like, you're allowed to have your opinion on your show. At the end of the day, I'm up here talking to Gracie directly. I could have fired up a live and went for her in that way.
No one
I would
cares.
rather speak to her and
No
actually
one
get the
cares.
side for the story.
No one cares. No one cares if you fire up a live and talking it. No one gives a shit.
No one gives a shit about you either.
Well, they do. 'cause they
I love
see-
Luke, you know.
Well,
Mary, I love Luke with my
We'll have another drink.
They do because they come and see what I've got to say at 3:30. So,
Yeah.
but you've just used it as a dig at Gracie. I've just sat here and listened to you for half an hour.
If I don't agree with something she's done, at least I'm coming to her.
Wait, can you not still hear me or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Look, listen.
I
So
can
I want you all to
yeah.
understand, right? When we first started talking about this situation this morning, that we were I was concerned personally that Gracie was going to come across wrong. That the conversation wasn't more. It was less about PD, but more about her finances. That was the conversation. Gracie came in and asked about this GoFundMe. It was just something that was in the chat. It wasn't.
Yeah, Mary's allowed to have her opinion.
Yeah, of course she
Mary-
is.
of course-
Absolutely she is.
Of course she's allowed
Yeah.
her opinion. But this is not about Gracie and Michelle.
No,
this is
it's
about
not.
doing it to other people. Like, do you not want him
I
to
know,
stop?
and that's what
We do. Of course they do. Yeah.
That
Can I just say something? It's not gonna stop. If he's still on the app, he's not gonna stop because
You know what I mean?
he's always gonna have like.
Mary,
You
I
see with
apologise for
scammers,
being
yeah.
rude. Mary, I apologise for being rude.
You see with scammers, yeah, they are very they're very manipulative people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they will do anything. It's like a druggie. A druggie will do anything to get his next fix. It's the same as a scammer. The only way we can stop this man is if he actually comes off the app. Like I feel like a lot of big creators need to speak about this because
I do.
It's actually a joke. It's not
And
going
this
to
is the thing
end.
as well, though. I don't blame Gracie because she knew that happened to Michelle
See,
herself.
the thing is, I made him a big creator on the app. I made him number one week in, week out. That's why he got the agency. That's why Hannah Honey and everybody tried to silence me because
Hannah Honey's another scammer I heard as well.
That's another story. But
yeah,
that's why I lost my agency. That's why.
I remember that.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember
They wanted you to stop
Laughing at
talking.
me
They wanted you
because
to stop talking about
I
it.
mean,
Beck just said my mate paid his bar tab. Sorry, Beck just said my mate paid his bar tab at $2,000 because his bank was frozen. Like that's a thing that's said continually.
Wow.
Can Lisa speak? Sorry, we shut her
Yeah,
down.
thank you.
Sorry, Lisa.
I'm just obviously the conversation 10 minutes ago previous to that. I feel like Gracie was personally getting attacked there.
Thank you.
At the end of the day, how are people meant to come forward and start speaking up when there's creators on this live right now that are bringing people down? How are they meant to have that confidence to speak up? Because what you guys are doing is you're personally
down in what
certain
sense?
people, and I don't think that's right. Everyone has their story. Everyone has been in a situation, whether it's minor to you or major to you. Everyone has their story, and they should be allowed to speak about it. Whether it's got to
100%.
do with having £0 in their bank to fucking £5,000 in their bank, they've got a right to speak about it. But what you guys are doing you're stopping people from speaking.
Not you guys, say Mary, not you guys.
When you say you guys, you can be
talking
a
about
bit
Mary
more.
Motormouth.
You know what I mean? Because we're not
that's
here
just-
to criticise Gracie.
But that's how it's coming across. Like,
Did you watch
Gracie is
the-
getting personally attacked and other stuff's
Well-
coming up which shouldn't be. Do you know what I
But
mean?
that's I think obviously like her and Mary Motormouth had their thing. Do you know what it is, Lisa? I think people are gonna you gotta understand, yeah. When people come up and say something like, say they've got scammed or whatever the story may be, not everybody is going to sympathise with you and not everybody is going to have your back and not everybody
Exactly,
is
but
going to...
Gracie
You get
was
what I'm saying?
expecting
So,
that.
no, I'm not saying that she isn't it, but you see when you come on the internet and you open up a can of worms, you got to be... you got to understand...
You've got to take every angle. You're going to take every angle.
You get what I'm saying? And
Every angle.
Unfortunately,
And this
that's
is
just
the
what's
thing,
going to happen.
If you've actually listened to me, I've not once, Chippy can obviously replay this live, I have not once came at Gracie or said anything bad about her giving the $4,000 to this guy. As I said, even though if she knew Michelle had done that and everything about this guy, these men thrive off of manipulating other women. Things come out about men on this app. They've domestically abused someone. They've done this. They've done that. And people continue to sit with them and they continue to manipulate.
Yeah, because there's that saying that you've got to learn...
What I'm
There's
saying
that
was
saying-
distasteful. Sorry, Lisa, if you let me finish, because
Sorry,
I know
Milsa.
you're coming at me here. What I'm saying is, what I found was distasteful was the fact that we know that Gracie has had a lot of gifts, the agency and things. It was distasteful to put a video out there to say that you couldn't afford to buy all these things. Nothing to do with the $4,000 that she's given to PD. Nothing to do with that.
Are you sure that weren't edited? Because every live that I've watched of Gracie, she has mentioned that.
Well, that's why I'm here talking to Gracie. I've said, I've seen one video. This is what I got from this video, as Chippy agreed. From that video, it looked beggy. That's what we're trying to get across here.
Okay,
It's not a criticism. It's not a dig at Gracie. It was
a liar about that.
Yeah.
That's all.
But it wasn't. It wasn't.
we get that.
Right, it
I
wasn't.
think irrelevant of whether it comes across as beggy or not. At the end of the day, the woman's out of £4,000. So if I had to get down on my hands and knees and beg for it back, I would do it. So I think that's just a
We're
silly
not.
reason, actually.
No, I think what we're trying to get at this morning is everybody wants to highlight what PD's done, right? Everybody should come together about what PD's done. I was concerned this morning about how Gracie's video was starting to look maybe to other people. I wasn't saying it did. I was saying it maybe that's how it looked. Okay?
But Chippy, she can't win no matter what.
No, I know
does.
she can't. I know she
because
can't.
because people are saying she's like she was lying. I saw the video. So many people said she was lying. They're like the comments in my
but
life.
she wasn't
were that
lying, was she?
Lying. So then she puts proof up, and then she's she can't win.
But Luke, nobody's accusing her of. Nobody in this room was accusing her of lying. Not that I know of, and I definitely wasn't.
Listen, it doesn't matter, right? So, honestly, I don't care. All that matters to me is that
Right.
Terry wanted to go live and say his piece, and in doing that, Lisa came forward. People whose names I can't say have come forward, and it is, people are getting the strength to speak. Lisa got in the box and told a part of her story.
Look, Gracie, don't get upset
and Lisa
because
said to me,
don't get upset.
Lisa
all right.
said to me, no, I'm fine. And Lisa said to me that, I'm so glad you did that because it gave me the strength to come forward. I've been mugged off for months and months and months, etc. But no one would have listened to me because I didn't have the platform. And that is what is important to me. That's all that matters. Somebody else came in the live, that ghost, and said about the money that he owes him. And there's just been so many people. And yes,
So
I totally agree. I'm an idiot. I totally.
You're also a victim as well. You're also a victim.
Not, you are a victim, Gracie. Honestly,
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Yeah, you
a
are.
victim. I'm not a victim. I don't want to be called a victim. I'm an idiot. That's
These
all it
guys
is.
do this all the time. They know what they're doing. You're not an idiot. As Chippy says, he is the one that's in the wrong. This is how these domestic abusers and everybody, this is how they get to carry on and keep doing it over and over again. Because you're not the idiot. He is the one that manipulated you because he
You
knows
did
what
something.
to do.
You did a kind act to
You
somebody.
did.
Hold on. Let me finish. You did a kind act to somebody you thought was a friend, right?
Yes, I did. I did
Yes.
think that he was a
So
friend.
you're not an idiot for doing that. That's
No,
what genuine people do.
Well,
That's what genuine people do,
foolish.
Gracie.
I'm foolish.
You fell for something. You fell for a.
You were manipulated by someone.
Yeah, you fell for it. You were manipulated. You were bamboozled. You were whatever you want to call it, but you wasn't an idiot. Just stop saying you're an idiot because you're not an idiot. All right.
Yeah, like victim of him.
Yeah, like say it wasn't financial, or say like, you know what I mean? Say it wasn't financial. Say it was myself, and Chippy had, do you know what I mean? Was domestically abusing me.
Can we get
I
that
knew
out of your
he
mouth,
domestically abused Gracie before, but I still went with Chippy, and we were going out, and he was doing the same to me. Would I be an idiot because I knew he'd done it to you, but I still went with him?
No, you'd be a victim.
Exactly, and it's the same financially.
Same financially.
Was Lisa?
It's all under abuse.
By him, Lisa. Would
And
you
this is the thing, be proud. This
well?
isn't me. This is the thing as well. These guys in the comments. This isn't me chatting the most and bigging up Gracie. I don't like Gracie. We don't like each other. We know that. But what I won't do is sit here and let somebody feel that is actually a victim. As I said, I've never once said that she is not a victim of this PD, and for the fact that she feels that she's the idiot when he is the one that is in the wrong and the manipulative person. If you actually watch me and know who I'm about, you'll know that that's what I'll stand on all day, every day, is these absolute abusers coming for anybody, even if I hate everybody in this box. I don't get on with Torian, I don't get on with Alicia, I don't get on with any of them, but I would still stand for them, that they are not the ones in the wrong.
You tell me you love me every day.
Mary messages me behind the scenes, everyone.
Can Lisa unmute, please?
Yeah, that's because you mentioned Lisa. So Lisa, are you in that?
This is what I'm saying. This goes so much deeper, and these are people that think they've not got a platform to speak on it. And now is their time to speak on it, and that was the point. Like, people had approached me away from live saying, I'm in this situation, I can't speak about it because nobody will listen to me. I don't really know what to do. And I said, no, you need to be brave and you need to speak about it because you need to stop this from happening to other people. So if Lisa, do you want to say something? To be honest with you, Gracie, like, I come on your live yesterday and I spoke about it briefly. Like, I'm not going to give too many details, whatever. You know, I've got the proof there, but there's too many judgmental people on this app right now, and I just feel like if I say something, I am going to be called a clout chaser, I'm going to be called a beg. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of how it's...
No one's not going to call you that.
But this is the problem now. This is how that's made Lisa feel. Lisa was happy to talk about this yesterday, and now she's not.
Lisa, you can talk about it right here and now if you want. Nobody's going to call you a begging ear. No, if anybody starts going at you like shit in here, the moderators will get rid of them out of the chat and they'll get rid of them out of the
Do you want to turn the comments off?
I'm not even reading the comments anyway, Gracie.
Just ignore the comments. If you need to speak, Lisa, just
Mine's
speak.
different. Mine's a different circumstance to a lot of other people. Obviously, people don't care about agencies, etc. That's fine. But I got offered to open a sub agency under PD. Yes, it's all about making money, like getting your creators live, etc. Everyone knows that shit. Anyway, the point I'm getting to, he didn't pay me once in 6 months. I think I got like 20 quid, something like that. I can't remember the figure, but I've got the receipts. He didn't pay me. He got me begging to feed my children, to get Christmas presents, and still broken promises. Yep, you'll get it this time, you'll get it that time. I've not seen that money to this day. I've counted that as a loss. I don't care about it. But all I've done is Gracie gave me that confidence to come on live and actually speak about it, and it has brought more people forward. So that's all I'm here for, really. Do you know what I mean? I don't want the following, I don't want the gifts, I don't want nothing. Like, I don't mean to be disrespectful,
No, it's okay.
but I just hope that more people will speak out about it.
And Lisa, if you had, it might be a silly question, but if you had out to say to him right now, if he were in front of your face, if you got out you want to say to him right now?
He's a low-life prick. He is a low-life prick. He manipulates women. He's still doing it to this day. I'm not going to bring up names on who he's doing it to or where he's doing it, but he is still doing it. We know what he's going to do. He's going to come off the app for a couple of months. He's going to then start the manipulation all over again. That's what he does. That's what he done to Michelle. Sorry to bring your name up into it, Michelle. But that's exactly what he done there. And he thinks the world revolves around him. Listen, he might come across that he's some sort of mafia and he's got all guns blazing and all this like TikTok shot. He ain't nothing. He's a little man.
That's what they do, though. They come across to try and put the scares on you in it so that you don't.
I used to
think
be
about them and
scared
everything,
I used to be scared every time my phone would ring by him. I'd be like, oh my God, what have I done? Do you know what I mean? No, I'm not like
see,
that
when you
no
don't
more.
talk, Lisa, you just play into their hands and they kind of win. Do you know what I mean? You have to speak out. You have to say. The more people are aware, the less it's going to happen. And as I say, whether it's 20 quid, 50 quid, 100 quid.
That's what I mean. It doesn't matter.
It's money to people and it means a lot to people.
The thing is, right, I just want to say quickly, these people, especially people like PD, a lot of these professional, and I'm going to call him a professional scammer without a shadow of a doubt, they play the long game. They play the long game, right? So they get in amongst everything. They become your friend, almost like they're almost classed as like your bestest friend. Like you could trust them with anything, and that's how they do these things. And then once they've got you in a position, they ping you with the most detailed, like they did with Gracie. They ping you with the most detailed, like, sort of contract that you wouldn't even fucking turn around. You'd straight away think, oh, actually, this is my mate. You know, I'd never do anything like that. And not only that, they backed it up with this contract style thing where it sort of safeguards me. They give you all the spill. And then before long, you're thinking, like Gracie has quite openly said, bless her heart, she's not turning around saying, oh, I'm financially struggling, I'm this, that, and the other. But it shouldn't matter about what position, and this is what people have been touching on, financially, how they are. It should be about the principle. It's the same with if you steal something for a penny or a pound, it's still stealing. And it's the same when it regards to the scamming. It doesn't matter how much someone's got in their bank, it's about the principle. PD has done this to multiple women, and it needs to be stopped at any cost. I mean, I've done 2 videos on it now, and I won't stop. I don't give a shit. Like, he's quite an intimidating fella, no lie, but I couldn't give a shit.
Yeah,
I will stand up because I just think
Any men or
it's
is it
wrong.
women that he's
No,
scammed?
there's men as well.
Oh, there's men as well.
Yeah.
Although I've got to be honest, I've not heard any men coming forward, so I
No,
don't know.
it's
who
not
they
on
are.
the app, but
Yeah.
there are men as well.
So he's.
But I can see how easy the trap is to fall down. Like, people are like going, oh, how can you be so stupid? But I can see how easy it is. It just, if you're someone that has got into your close friends network, you think of them as a friend. That's without any other spill.
It can happen to anybody. Anybody.
Gracie, did you say Ghost come into your live yesterday and he said about him? Because that wasn't on the app. But yeah, he owes Ghost money as well.
Yeah.
It's Ghost here. I did see him coming earlier. I don't know if he's still here or not.
I don't know, but it's not just women. He's just honestly like a professional
There's no gender to it. And it is like an equal amount of men as there are women.
Oh, really?
It's lots. Chippy, it's lots of people. Lots and lots of people.
I mean, look.
I just got a message here because obviously he's from the same area as me, from West London.
My message out there would be that, one, scammers only work if you keep quiet about them. Okay, the scam only works if you're quiet about it. Speak up where you can. Speak up instead of spending your days battling and fighting with each other on here. So why don't you spend the next few days talking about this guy, talking about where you want to go forward, how you can make everybody aware about it, and how you can bloody tackle people like him. Do you know what I mean? Have a look, troll through his life on the app and put it out there to people instead of battling and fighting amongst yourselves.
This is the thing, like, people didn't believe Michelle and people were laughing at Michelle, and we can go round and round in circles about that. Like, I've got Michelle's back forever with this shit with PD, but there's no point sitting saying, well, you didn't listen to Michelle, because they didn't listen to Michelle and she was telling them, but people sometimes have to see for themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like,
sorry, Mills, you carry on, sorry.
I was going to say, do you know what, Gracie? Although you feel upset now, you're going to go through different emotions, right? You're going to feel hard done by at one point, you're going to feel angry, you're going to feel sad, you're going to feel whatever. And that's just what happens in any other relationship when things go wrong. Do you know what I mean? And like,
This is the thing, I wasn't upset. Honestly, it was really weird because Terry was fine while I was upset a while ago. And then I was fine and then Terry was upset. And so we was explaining that.
on a live and how that worked out, and now it's all been twisted and turned around, and that's what's upset me. Is like, I can't win. People call me a liar, I show proof, and then I'm still a liar, or I'm Beggy. And it's like, I've made it very clear that even if he sent me that money, I'd give it to Lisa, I'd give it to another person whose name I can't say, who have been left in much shittier positions than me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, like I said, Luke has offered to give me. I've said no, absolutely not. I do not want money. You know, so.
Well,
It's
I
just,
can see it
that's
based
what's
on
upset me,
talking
because
to
it's
you.
just frustrating. That's
Yeah.
what it
Anybody
is.
Anybody went to the police about them? Has anybody been reported them to the police? Anyone at all?
They really can't. I don't think.
I don't think people want to talk about that bit. We've asked.
There's another person in the chat who just said they were a sub agency with PD and didn't get paid as well. So it just brings more and more people forward. That's why it's so important to speak about.
Can I just say?
Someone pin that comment so I can see if it's
I
true.
can't pin it. It's someone called Blaine.
Can I just say something, right? Just that
Blaine
on what
did
you
have
said, Gracie, there, look, you know how this app works, right? Nobody's going to like you 100%. Nobody's going to back you up 100%. As individuals will, but as a whole, do you know what I mean? So you know how it works. You'll get your critics. You'll get the people talking about you negatively. You'll get the people talking about you positively. You'll get it all, Gracie. You know how it works.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to grin and bear it, aren't you? You know what I mean?
I'll just have
All
to,
I'd say
before I
is-
jump down.
sorry, Jay.
Before I jump down, and I'm going to right now, I just want to big up the brave women speaking about this, and the men, and everybody that's coming forward now. Keep going. Please don't lose hope. Please don't, get scared about comments and people not believing you. You are making a difference, and you are going to protect so many more people by just raising this awareness. Honestly, it really is worth doing it. So just big up all of these people that are coming in. You really are brave, and just don't lose hope.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump out now, but much love to you all.
Yeah,
Love you, Jay.
well said, Jay. If Ghost wants to come in, obviously he can come in. Yeah, obviously he just has to request.
I'd like to just say as well, Chippy, that there's a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, well, why did you charge him interest? I didn't charge him interest. He came up with a business deal. That was what it was. It was like a business deal. Yeah. And that was the deal. There was a contract. Like, it goes so deep, like, it's all fake, and it's all like just proper scamming. It's like, I can't even compute it in my head myself, like, at the moment, because there's so many people coming forward with different things. Look, Ghost is in the chat now. Look, I have nothing to say. He owes me 3,000 and is now ignoring me.
Okay,
but that's all part of the deal, innit, though, Gracie? It's like, you know, if you sign this and it's a contract, it makes it legal, but it's all bullshit. It's really just to further make you believe in what he's going to say. So it's part of the scam, innit, at the end of the day.
It's like he sort of sells it to you as a 12-week business plan, like, thing.
You see, back in the day, not back in the day, but this scam was known. They used to call it the Western Union scam. So it's the same thing. Someone would tell you, look, send me £100 and I'll make you back £10,000, for example. The same thing. They used to call it the Western Union trade, and it used to be a big thing in West London. And you know what's mad? Someone in my real life has just messaged me saying PD has known for this. He's from West London, and this guy's been doing it from even before TikTok. Don't think it's just a TikTok he's come on and started doing this. He's been doing this for way back before TikTok.
Do you know what winds me up about this situation as well, like with PD? He's borrowing money off of everybody, left, right and centre. But he's sitting there and sending all these massive gifts to people that he's now...
He goes from group to group. When someone's doing well, you'll see he'll be around them. When someone's doing well on the app, he'll be around them, he'll be out with them, he'll be in their lives. He'll get gifts.
This was Cheyenne the other day.
Gift. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Cheyenne, literally, the other day.
Between me, can't stand Cheyenne. So
he's around people and out with people who are doing well on the app at the moment. Then he'll scam them. Then he'll move on to the next group of people.
And you know what? It makes sense. Because you know Cheyenne and that, they're young, innit? They're a bit ditzy kind of thing. Who knows what he's gone and told them?
Sorry, Sammy, I tried to get you in. I know you've been asking a lot, but you didn't load up, so... Oh, okay, well, look, listen, because I can't stay on all morning. But, yeah, Grace, I hope you're satisfied with what you've heard, and, Lisa, thank you for...
I'm fine. I'm right.
Thanks.
I just don't want people like Lisa to be like silenced.
No,
you know what I mean?
no.
Yeah, like Gracie, if it
Finally,
wasn't
after
for
months
you,
and months, had the bravery to come forward. I don't want her to feel like she can't say anything. I don't want the others to feel like they can't say anything, because it's got to stop. Like, where does this end? It worries. I think, what's going to happen is, the same thing that happened with Michelle. Everyone will forget about it. Then you do it to someone else, and it can't continue. Like,
listen, if it wasn't for you and it wasn't for Terry yesterday, I wouldn't have. So, like, I'm really thankful for that, Gracie. And people need to stop being so bloody judgmental. Everyone's got different personal situations. What's happened? I really do think people need to be more on people's side and not so judgmental.
Yeah, well,
everybody's going to judge stuff.
But do you know what? Listen,
get their money back, but I just hope that it prevents people from doing it in the future.
If we hadn't have had the conversation this morning, this conversation right now wouldn't have been going on. And I'm glad this conversation's gone on, because a lot of things have been said that needed to be said, aren't they? And Lisa, you've got a chance to speak. So I think, TikTok and people having different opinions and different stances is a good thing in a way. It's not always.
And do you know what, Chippy, as well? There's people in the comments that I've seen saying, who are we talking about? Who is this person? So at the end of the day, that's a few extra more people that are now aware of this person and can keep an eye out and make sure it won't happen to them. So
yeah, absolutely.
If there's anything that anyone can see from this, he did it to Michelle and he's still continuing to do it. This isn't a man that is, let's say, quotations, learning from their mistake. This is a man that is going about life, scamming people to get to where he wants to be in life. And people need to know that, because like Torian said, he is, and like everyone said, he is going to keep going from group to group to group. And he's not going to stop until he is stopped.
And he is so convincing. Like, I can't tell you, he's so manipulative, so convincing. Like, I'm an idiot for believing it, but I promise you, he is very convincing.
Gracie, you're not the first and you won't be the last.
I know. Anybody can believe that stuff.
Don't feel bad in yourself. It happens all the time.
I'm not being funny. Most of the women, like, in here, like, in the comments and stuff, we've all been scammed by men in one way or another. Do you know what I mean?
But we need to not keep labelling it as men, because women do it too. Like, men are victims in this.
Yeah.
Like, I know you don't mean to, because it's quite a lot of women, but both genders are affected.
And I just say, none of you're idiots, right? Let's just stop that thingy that you were an idiot, you were this. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because no matter whether you like it or not, you are a victim of someone's behaviour, and you might not feel like a victim, but you are a victim of someone's behaviour and someone's deceit. And that's exactly what it is. They deceived you. Everybody can be deceived, all right? It doesn't make us all fools, all right?
Do you know what I think it is on a personal level to people? He gives them these broken promises, and even though your head's telling you, I ain't getting it, I'm not ever going to get it back, people were living on hope. Like, do you know what I mean? Okay, if I just carry on talking to him, like, maybe he will pay it, because he gets so far, or it's so much money. Do you know what I mean? And people were just hoping that he's going to come through and he's going to keep his promise, but obviously he never does.
No.
Let's be realistic.
People that kind of open their eyes to the fact they're not going to get it back would benefit them mentally anyway. Just walk away.
If you look at his page as well, let's be realistic. On his page, he's got the multiple videos of how he's been gifted very heavily. It's very easy for somebody to look at his page and think, oh, okay, yeah, he's good for it.
Yeah.
But this is why I feel like such an idiot, Chelsea, because when I think about it now, and that's what I thought at the time, I thought, oh yeah, he's good for it, it'd be fine. And then now when I look at it, I think, why would someone not just pay the money themselves if they've got that much money? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why would he need to take it off other people? And that's why I feel like a fucking fool.
Yeah, but then there's you've also got to think, there's things like people invest in businesses, Gracie, like legitimately online. Lots of people do that. They make investments in businesses. That's how a lot of businesses take off, because they get investors. And that's life. Like, so in another hand, you wouldn't think any different because of that. Like, there's not all the time you see one person starts a business on their own. It's normally investors that help. And it's okay to think like that, because that's how the world goes. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So is that how you put it across to you, Gracie, that you were going to be investing in something?
Well, it's what it is the way he put it to me is that he's got a business where he does loans to other like businesses that are like that need a loan, that are starting up and stuff. And then he was like, look, do you want to make a little bit of extra money, blah, blah. And I said, no. I said, like, because I said, we've sorted our finances, like, so we've got the wedding coming up. And I said, we don't really want to do it, but just in case we lose the money, because obviously it's our wedding money. And he said, no. He called me. He said, no, like, it'd be fine. You'll have it back in it's a 12-week thing. I'll send you over the contract. You sign it. And then you'll get, so-and-so amount back. And it made sense, and he made it sound like it was a good thing and talked us into it. So we did it because I thought, oh, fucking hell, that'd be handy, an extra £1.5. Do you know what I mean? Who wouldn't be like, oh, sweet, like an extra £1.5 for investing money for 12 weeks? Like, so we did that. Then the 28th came, and then I was like, PD, like, obviously, like my balances are due now. I need this. So-and-so, whatever. I asked him for it, and it's like, oh well, I'll do it in a couple of. I'll do it in a couple of days. I've got to make some phone calls. I was like, okay, no worries. Then more time went by, and I'm messaging, like no reply. Then there was excuses about him being ill in hospital, and then something happening to some of his family. Like, it was just consistently excuses. But it's a weird one because he keeps calling and stuff to like every now and then. And talks to you like everything's completely normal. Yeah. And it's like he gaslights you. I can't explain it. This is why I feel like such a fucking fool. And I'm like, oh, okay, no worries. All right, then. Yeah, I'll send it this afternoon. And it just never comes. And then he sends you screenshots of the payment like that he's apparently made. And he said, you're going to have to call the bank. So I called the bank and I said, has somebody attempted to make a payment? He said it was a back's payment. How long does this take to go into my account? So-and-so. And they said, oh, no, there's no a payment being attempted. So I called him back. And then he ignored me for another couple of weeks.
He's a prolific scammer. That's what they do.
And then when I spoke to somebody else whose name I can't mention, they said that he'd done the exact same thing to them, sent me a screenshot of the payment he'd supposedly made to them, and the payment screenshot is exactly the same, except he's changed the name and the amount and left the balance after transaction exactly the same, which is when I was like, oh my God, this is actually a scam. Like, this is actually a full-on scam. Like, he's editing these documents, and it just blew my mind. And then obviously when we did that live, loads of people came forward with the same screenshots, with the same, and the whole thing has just fucking baffled me. Like, I can't, honestly, I'm
see all these people that are saying take it to the smallest claims court. Like, with the amount of money that man owes in this app, the small claims court isn't going to see everybody. He's owed a lot more.
Someone just tag me in this, right?
Everybody. Sam, excuse me, I'm talking.
You're going to speak about someone else, right? Then
don't come in here. This isn't your app, Sam. This is an FYP show. You've been talked about.
Who the fuck do you?
Hold on, Torian, hold on. You can come in here and talk later. Thank you.
Everybody that's been affected goes to Action Fraud and fills out the form with his real name. If you don't have his real name, I will give it to you.
Yeah.
If you go to Action Fraud and then see what happens.
Do you know what? Sorry, guys, I don't mean to interrupt. I am going to say something. I've not said it to this day, and I don't want to get no one in trouble, but I'm going to... So basically, when I was with the agency, I made very, very good friends with somebody, and this is proving how manipulative this guy is. Because he fucked me over and he knew I would give it back to him, because I would, on a text message, I would give it back. He actually stopped somebody from talking to me. He put it in a contract and turned around and said that you are not to talk to Lisa socially or anything to do with her business. She had to sign this, and I've not spoke to her since. I've not spoke to her since because he made her sign a contract.
Yeah, can I just put it out there? Sam, what's his name? Sam, that's just come in. It's not about, this conversation's not about you. This is about PD. If that's what you're on about. If you're on about the clips we showed about you earlier, about you being racist, yes, we did talk about it.
No,
But
he was saying because his picture.
All right, it's not about you, Sam. This bit's not about you.
About Sam. We've said that to several people as well.
Not about you. So I've changed it, so you know. Sorry.
But yeah, that's how much of a manipulator.
And did the person sign the contract?
Yeah.
That is wild.
But you got to understand that there's probably a lot of people that have done this because they thought, I'm going to make a bit extra money and I'm in need.
Yeah.
So the people can't be blamed for signing contracts and left, right, and
No,
centre.
I'm not blaming them for signing. I just think it's wild that he's written that into a contract. Like, it's wild that he would actually have. With these scammers, it's wild to me how they think that. Do you know what I mean? That he would have that in his brain to write it in a contract to not speak to Lisa so that she can't then out. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but like Torian said, she's had a message around their area. Like, he's been doing this a long time. Like, he's obviously very well educated himself on the aspect of scamming. Like,
yeah,
you know what my thing is? My fear is now, and it's not against anyone, because this is what happens and this is what scammers do. Let's be realistic. We're all speaking about it, and we've obviously, you guys have shown where he made the mistake, and rightly so, because people need to see that this is how you know it's a scam, yeah, because he's made this mistake. But next time, you think he's going to do it better? Of course he is. And he's going to scam people again and again and again, and he's going to keep doing it, and he's going to perfect it at some point. Someone's going to give over a hell of a lot of money, and this is why it's important for people to speak out, and no one should be afraid to speak out, because you're going to stop somebody. Like, even if this stops one person, you're going to stop somebody potentially doing this.
Sorry, someone asked.
Sorry, just one sec. I just want to say, Torian, sorry for snapping at you, but I'm just at the end of my wit. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is.
No, it's fine. I apologise too if I come up a bit. You know what I mean?
You know, I actually really like you. I've always liked you. We've always got on. I'm just at the end of my wit, and I'm snappy.
No, and I understand that. Do you get what I'm saying? But I wanted to ask a quick question. Yeah, you see this PD guy? What creators are like? Does he chill with, like, the big creators?
At the moment, I see him with, this is AK, the guy.
Okay,
and obviously,
AK,
it's nothing on them because they're not aware, but that's the group of people I see him around.
I follow AK. I can drop him a message.
Yeah, just make people aware. I think everyone, if you see anyone with him or with him in the chat, let them know, like, he's a scammer.
Wait, someone said AK is also like him. What?
AK is a friend of his. I don't know the situation with that.
That's what I was trying to say. If everybody gets in touch with Action Fraud with his real name, there is already something there.
He's best mates with Pineapple, well, she's a charity scammer, isn't she?
Where's his name from?
Listen,
You got it.
His
Do they not live in the same street, Alicia? Her Pineapple.
So, yeah. His real name is Lyle Holland.
Hold on a minute, yeah. So does Pineapple and PD live in the same street, you say?
Allegedly, yeah.
I think I remember something about that.
Mate, it's called Scammer Street.
Scammer Street. Wow.
This is a toxic life. But I think, like, people need to know there's a seedy side to this app, especially when it's to do with money and stuff. And there's a lot of people that were in on it, and people that lied to Michelle, and, his wife was in on it. Everyone was in on it. They all knew. And you've all got that on your head. You're all scumbags, I'll be honest. Anyone who's aware of it and laughing about it behind the scenes, I hope it happens.
He's married?
Right? Yeah.
And his wife's in on it and he helps as well. That's even fucking worse.
Okay, listen, I am going to have to go in 5 minutes. So
yeah, I'm going to get breakfast.
Guys, take it away and look, just go talk about bloody this guy as much as you can about PD. All right, go talk about him as much as you can.
Thanks, Chippy. Sorry for the shouting, mate.
No, it's cool. It's cool. You got some information about what were being said. I don't think what you've been told was right, because we wasn't accusing you of anything. We was talking about the situation. We was talking about
I wasn't.
how
It
things
wasn't
were
even
looking.
about an accusation.
Yeah.
I was just panicking because I saw that a GoFundMe was mentioned.
Right,
I was like, oh my god! Like, me and Terry would never do that. Like, if someone's doing that, then it's nothing to do with us. Like, and that's why I've made a video going, if anybody sees a GoFundMe, it's nothing to do with me and Terry. Do not donate to it. You know, like. because I don't want people putting money into something.
It's probably him.
Probably him.
You're not moaning about Sam
Yeah.
Walker's picture being up. Get a fucking grip. It's Tuesday. Get a grip. No one was talking about Sam Walker. Stop being fangirls. It's weird.
Right, first of all,
That's the thing as well, Gracie, as I said, I just came up to say my part and
Okay.
spoke about it.
Yeah.
I now know the situation, so
Yeah, Blaine, I'll go live in a couple of hours.
Alicia, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Get your facts right, Alyssa. Right, is Sam Walker still here? If he wants to come in and do it, he can. But I've got 5 minutes and that's all.
Chippy, Michelle said the exact thing that everyone should do is report it to Action Fraud.
Action
it's a simple
Fraud.
form. You just Google it and fill it in, and they will look at all the cases together, and that's the best way to go forward. And you did this whole live without a musical interlude.
I know.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Yeah,
All right,
it's Sam here.
Guys, but thank you, Chippy, and take
All right,
care.
Grace, look, honestly, Grace, you know how this app works, right?
Yeah.
You're going to get the shit, you're going to get the good, so just try not to get too upset about people coming at you, all right? Because you know how it works. All right?
Listen, there'll be more people with you, Gracie, than you know what I mean against you.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And as I said, don't feel that you're stupid. You're not. He's the stupid one.
I'm a fucking idiot, but it is what it is.
Nah, you're not.
I'm just a trusting person, and that's just life, isn't it? Some people are like that, some people ain't like. I don't know. I might
You know, as well,
Yeah,
it's not on you. This is on him. It's on
when
him.
things
It's
happen
not
to
on
you as
anybody
well,
else.
it'll make you wiser for the future. So just see that as a good thing. It makes you wiser.
Well, I'm hoping that this is going to make everybody wiser, you know, and
can I say something, Gracie, right? What Mills is there, it's something there, because he's borrowed 4 off you this time, right? And come up with some plan, right? If he'd have actually given you that back, you'd have maybe fallen for twice the amount next time.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So maybe it is a good thing in hindsight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lesson learned, but hopefully everyone else can learn from our lessons and not from their own. And that's it. But thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome.
Sorry for getting in a shouty mood.
It's all right.
But I hope everyone has a lovely day. Take care.
And you, Gracie. All right, see you, bye.
I'm going to go as well, guys. Sorry if I come in a bit blazing.
It's all right, Lisa. It's all right. You got your say. And
We all come in blazing, Lisa. Don't worry. If me and Mills
There's
got at
parts
it,
of
Nick
it. Do
even
you know
understands.
when someone says something and it really irritates you, and then you wait so long,
Yeah.
and then you're like, hold on, what was I irritated about?
Yeah. Sorry.
But thank you anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to drop.
No, you're welcome. All right.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Right. Sorry, but if does Sam want to come in or not? Because I need to go. So.
Right, cheers for letting me up there.
All right. Okay, Mary. See you later.
Bye.
The picture that was up, we definitely wasn't talking about Sam at that time. So if that's what he's a bit pissed off about, that definitely wasn't to do with that. So just so everybody knows, it was about PD. Okay, I don't know his real name, but his name is PD. So. Right, okay, right. So I take it he's not coming in. I hope you've all enjoyed the live. See you all again Friday, all right? Yeah, I'll wait for the shit. See you later.
I'm waving, but nobody can see my hand.
Nobody can see your hands. Right. Have I seen the... No, Diadro? No, I don't look at Diadro. Right, guys, see you later. Bye. Thanks, Torian.